That's exactly what it was. And you know, I guess if anybody from Roanoke would like to ask us any different, we know what the papers were called. We probably still have them, that the ones they were trying to get her to sign. And I'm not going to say it was like no concerted effort between everybody. I'm just saying it was definitely a lack of, I feel like, understanding of a situation that's not as clear cut as mom and dad coming in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That this is not just like us. This happens every day. This is people adopt or go through surrogacy every single day. And it's not cheap. It comes with a bunch of different things different hurdles that you have to jump through, and everybody's delivery and pregnancy is different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that nobody's is harder or easier, but I'm just saying surrogacy is going to have its own different things that you will have to go through, and a whole lot of that is the legal side of it.
Like, that's the thing you got to understand, the legal part. You got to be up on the legal part first.
Yes.
Because I mean, it's easy to do the magic, like especially like if it's if it's like a man and a woman, you're just using an egg or actual like woman.
Because normally people would go through an agency to do it, but we didn't go through an agency. And some of you all out there, I mean, crazy enough, we watching Noah's Ark. And
oh man, the movie.
Pretty much the exact same thing.
Minus the triplets, I think it was. I don't mean spoiler alert, but
absolutely not. Oh yeah, you might have to take that out.
Right.
But you know, if it's family, if it's somebody that's doing it for you for family or whatever, don't be fooled. You still got to go through a bunch of paperwork.
Right. Not only paperwork, you just got to go through a whole bunch of
it's hoops
and obstacles, because like you're not physically going through it, but you still got to be there with the surrogate. Like you go through the same things that they go through.
Right.
And
True.
Right.
You
on every doctor appointment.
Yeah.
It's
because we both was working full time and not even getting to go in the beginning.
Right.
And then my sister's like, y'all better start coming to these appointments. So we was going to every appointment. Poor thing, best thing in the world, my sister. High risk appointments, 3 days apart. But she was a freaking trooper. I don't know how much video we gonna insert of like the actual labor, but we gonna insert something right here.
Yeah.
Because my sister was Xena Warrior Princess in there, just popping out a baby. Just crazy, y'all. That was super wild. And this one caught her like a football.
Right in the pocket.
Her little yellow.
She looked right up at me too. Like, that was the first face she seen. My twin.
I mean, she just popped out and right to him. So that was magical.
Yeah, that whole weekend, it was like we was camping out.
Yeah, for real, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we got
that moment was magical. We had a hiccup right after with both. With Ava and with Lydia.
Right.
And so it didn't go like, oh baby, now let's sit around and look at it. No. It was like full on people coming in the room, different faces was running, and it was at least at one time
they was taking her this way, they was taking her this way.
At least 10 people in the room at the same time.
Yeah.
Doctors on this side with my sister, doctors over here working on Ava. It got crazy. My mama.
And this is my first time ever seeing this. Like, I never watched no video or I never seen nobody have a baby before. Like,
my mama, shout out to Shira, Ava's godmother, because she, I didn't know what to do.
She was Nurse Betty.
Shira was on it, like,
she was in there. Like,
y'all good, you good, she's gonna be all right. And I'm just over here stuck in the stuck. His mom was on video, so she was actually watching everything. My poor mom had no words.
She in between us and then her daughter and then the baby. Like, mama just shocked.
Ooh, it was wild. So my sister went through her own craziness right after. You know, I'm not, because that's her medical history, so I don't want to go into that. Right. But then with Ava, Yes, her medical history, HIPAA.
Oh, I'm snapping out.
Yeah, HIPAA. So with Ava, she wasn't getting enough oxygen. She came out upside down, backwards, and she had already pooped in the womb.
Right, yeah.
So we was just batting 1,000. So Ava got hooked up to all of these cords and whisking us upstairs. That was freaking scary. So you go from like magical to so freaking scary. Yeah. I mean, scary. And then we spent the next 3 days in NICU and upstairs, downstairs, back and forth. Her feeding scheduled at 5:30, 8:30, 11:30, 2:30, 5:30. And we did that every day, going back and forth, sitting with her, feeding her so she could like
singing to her.
Yes, with the cords and everything. Insert some more pictures. We got lots of pictures we can insert here.
Yeah, I ain't like the cords.
As we take y'all through. Oh no, the cord that was rough.
I didn't even want to. I didn't even take those pictures. Like,
the entire NICU team.
Amazing.
Oh my Lord. Amazing.
Look like the ER cast.
For real.
For real.
Just like, amazing. Like, and it was so peaceful in there. It seemed like we left from this crazy experience.
We left off that first floor and went to where the people care. Like
where they care.
They really care about, these babies.
And I mean, and there were definitely some babies that were there that were in a harder condition than what Ava was in. So we were thankful that she was as good as she was. Right. Because there were some that were born very, very prematurely or other, issues or whatever. But, so then we had to jump through some hoops to even get our own room, which was like showing our contracts to the hospital lawyers. Yes, Roanoke Carilion Memorial, y'all did make us do that.
And we already had these rooms scheduled. Like we already had our room scheduled. But when we got there, they seen us in person.
Now, mind you, I called and spoke with calls. Yeah, I called and spoke with them and everything because I'm that involved. Then I made sure that we had that conversation. The lady then, it's already written down and we already got it. We know we got surrogacy coming. They were planning for all this. Then the day of, we don't know if we're going to give y'all another room. So we had to prove our surrogacy to the hospital lawyer and he approved it.
After waiting for like 6 hours.
Yes. Oh my God.
He didn't even want to come. We had to keep walking past his room just to make sure he was still there. And his ass ain't take no breaks.
Countless social service workers. At least 4.
But their social workers don't really do their job.
But I'm just, these ladies was overdoing their job. They need to go somewhere and chill. But these social service ladies was more, they were more talking only to my sister and not really trying to involve us. My sister being the coolest, craziest person you ever met, forced like, no, I'm waiting for them. I need to speak with them. Like,
she was speaking up. She wasn't like just accepting what they were saying.
Right. She was questioning it, pushing back on it, making sure that we was aware of what they were saying and stuff like that. So that was tense.
They even said they want to just meet with her by herself. Like,
oh yeah. They didn't even want us in the room while they talked to her. Just crazy. But then we had to pass. And somebody out there, maybe in the comments, can tell us if this is a real thing, but we had to pass a car seat test. For 2 hours. So our newly born baby that has just been in NICU for 3 days has to sit in a car seat for 2 hours without crying so that we can take her home. So just,
let us know if that's a real thing. If you ever heard of a car seat test? Maybe we just... because we're from North Carolina. We don't know in Virginia if that's a thing, I'm
just a lowly school teacher. So maybe it's not something I've ever heard of, but the first time they said she failed it because she started crying with about, I think, like 3 minutes or something left with the test. So we kept asking them to do it again. When can we do it? Because we ready to go.